What if building stronger muscles in your 70s didn't require expensive protein powders or even a carton of eggs? Many people believe that age naturally means weakness, but science shows otherwise. With the right foods and a little bit of strength training, it is absolutely possible to maintain and even improve muscle mass well into later life. The secret does not lie in exotic supplements or costly products. Instead, it can be found in simple, affordable groceries that may already be on your shelves. Foods like lentils, sardines, cottage cheese, and tofu can provide the high-quality protein and essential nutrients that older adults need to stay strong. Imagine walking into your kitchen and knowing that a few budget-friendly choices could keep you steady on your feet, protect your independence, and help you enjoy life more fully. That's the power of nutrition after 70. Aging naturally leads to muscle loss, a process known as sarcopenia. This gradual decline affects balance, strength, and mobility, increasing the risk of falls and limiting independence. However, sarcopenia is not inevitable. Researchers have found that older adults who eat more protein, particularly in the range of 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day, maintain their muscle mass better than those who eat the minimum recommended amounts. For a 70-kilogram adult, that means aiming for 70 to 84 grams of protein each day. Even more importantly, spreading protein across meals, rather than eating most of it at dinner, seems to stimulate muscle-building processes more effectively. This is because the amino acid leucine, often called the trigger amino acid, helps activate muscle protein synthesis. Older muscles are less responsive than younger ones, so hitting a leucine-rich target at least once or twice a day, often around 25 to 35 grams of protein per meal, makes a real difference. Pairing protein with resistance training, even something as simple as chair squats or wall push-ups, makes the body even more efficient at turning that protein into strength. The first food worth mentioning is canned light tuna. For decades, tuna has been a go-to pantry staple, and it continues to deliver excellent nutrition for older adults on a budget. A drained 100-gram serving contains around 23 to 26 grams of high-quality protein, rich in leucine and other essential amino acids. Canned light tuna, usually made from skipjack, is lower in mercury compared to albacore or yellowfin tuna, making it a safer choice for regular consumption. It is also extremely affordable, shelf-stable, and versatile in recipes. A simple tuna salad with beans, olive oil, and herbs creates a protein-packed lunch, while tuna stirred into pasta with garlic and tomato makes a quick and filling dinner. For older adults who worry about cost, tuna remains one of the cheapest animal protein sources available, and when chosen wisely, it contributes not only to muscle strength but also heart health through its omega-3 content. Another outstanding food for muscle after 70 is lentils. These humble legumes, often overlooked, provide about 17 to 18 grams of protein per cooked cup, along with iron, potassium, folate, and plenty of dietary fiber. Lentils are among the cheapest protein sources per serving, especially when bought dry and cooked at home. Unlike many beans, they do not require soaking, and they cook quickly, making them easy to prepare even for someone who prefers simple meals. Lentils can be transformed into hearty soups, warm salads, or creamy dals, and they pair beautifully with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa, which together create a complete amino acid profile. Beyond protein, lentils support heart health, help regulate blood sugar, and improve digestive function. For older adults who may struggle with appetite or energy, lentils are gentle on the stomach and highly satisfying. Tofu deserves special attention as well. Often called bean curd, tofu is a complete plant protein, offering around 12 to 17 grams of protein per 100 grams. When it is made with calcium sulfate, it also contributes meaningful amounts of calcium, an important nutrient for bone strength and muscle function. Tofu is versatile and can take on any flavor, whether stir-fried with vegetables, blended into smoothies, or crumbled into chili. It is also usually more affordable than meat or fish per gram of protein, especially in larger family packs. For people with difficulty chewing or swallowing, tofu is a soft, easy-to-eat option that still delivers solid nutrition. Tofu's gentle texture and adaptability Make it an ideal addition to the diets of older adults who want to keep meals varied without spending much. Cottage cheese may not sound glamorous, but it is one of the most efficient muscle-building foods available. A 1-cup serving of low-fat cottage cheese provides about 25 to 28 grams of protein along with calcium and phosphorus, both important for muscle and bone health. Cottage cheese is particularly rich in leucine, making it excellent for stimulating muscle growth in older adults. It is also generally cheaper than Greek yogurt or other dairy products when compared on a per-protein basis. Cottage cheese can be eaten sweet with fruit and cinnamon or savory with tomatoes and black pepper. It mixes well into scrambled eggs, baked potatoes, or even pasta dishes. Its high protein density makes it an excellent breakfast option for those who want to start the day with a strong, muscle-building foundation. Another overlooked gem is non-fat dry milk, also known as skim milk powder. This simple pantry item often sits unnoticed on grocery shelves, but it can make a big difference for older adults aiming to increase protein intake without much extra cost. Just a third of a cup of the powder, when mixed into water, provides around 8 to 9 grams of protein along with calcium and B vitamins. The beauty of dry milk lies in its versatility. It can be stirred into oatmeal, blended into smoothies, whisked into soups, or even added to mashed potatoes to raise their protein content without altering flavor. Because it is shelf-stable and inexpensive, it is one of the most practical tools for quietly boosting protein intake throughout the day. Canned sardines are another powerhouse. They are one of the rare foods that combine protein, calcium, vitamin D, selenium, and omega-3 fatty acids all in a single affordable package. A typical serving delivers 20 to 37 grams of protein depending on portion size. When eaten with the soft bones, sardines provide a large amount of calcium, which is vital for older adults, especially those at risk of osteoporosis. Sardines are also naturally high in vitamin D, a nutrient that supports both bone and muscle health and is often lacking in the diets of older adults. Omega-3 south from sardines support heart health, reduce inflammation, and may even help preserve muscle. Sardines can be mashed onto toast, tossed with pasta, or eaten straight from the can with lemon and herbs. They are also lower in mercury than many larger fish, making them safe and suitable for regular use. Finally, chickpeas round out the list. Like lentils, chickpeas are affordable, nutrient-rich legumes. A cooked cup offers about 14 to 15 grams of protein along with fiber, folate, potassium, and iron. Chickpeas can be eaten whole in salads, roasted for a crunchy snack, simmered into stews, or blended into hummus for a creamy dip. Their fiber content supports digestion and satiety, while their versatility ensures they never get boring. For older adults on tight budgets, chickpeas stretch meals further while still contributing meaningfully to daily protein needs. When these 7 foods are used regularly, meeting protein targets becomes much easier. For example, someone weighing 70 kilograms might aim for 75 grams of protein a day. This could be achieved with a cottage cheese breakfast providing 25 grams, a lentil soup lunch with 18 grams, a tofu stir-fry dinner with 25 grams, and a sardine snack adding another 12 grams. These meals are affordable, satisfying, and nutrient-rich, covering not only protein but also calcium, vitamin D, potassium, and omega-3 south. The key is to spread protein across meals, making sure at least 1 or 2 reach the leucine threshold of 25 to 35 grams. Pairing these meals with simple strength exercises such as sit-to-stands, resistance band pulls, or light dumbbell presses twice a week amplifies the benefits. Ensuring the protein goes directly into maintaining muscle tissue and strength. There are, of course, considerations to keep in mind. Canned foods often contain high amounts of sodium, which can be a concern for blood pressure. Choosing low-sodium or no-salt added varieties, draining and rinsing beans, and balancing flavors with herbs, spices, and citrus can help reduce sodium intake. People with chronic kidney disease may need to limit protein, sometimes to 0.6 to 0.8 grams per kilogram day, unless they are on dialysis, in which case higher protein is required. Always following a doctor's or dietitian's advice is crucial. For those sensitive to dairy, lactose-free versions of cottage cheese or yogurt are available. or plant-based options like tofu and legumes can serve as mainstays. In terms of fish safety, canned light tuna and sardines are among the safest low-mercury options, while albacore tuna should be limited. Food safety matters as well. Refrigerating leftovers quickly, choosing plain over flavored varieties, and adapting textures to personal chewing comfort can all make meals safer and easier. The beauty of this approach lies in its practicality. A person could start the day with cottage cheese and fruit, move on to a lentil and vegetable soup for lunch, paired with a small sardine salad, enjoy hummus with carrots and crackers as a snack, and end the day with a tofu stir-fry over rice. This simple plan alone covers protein needs and supports muscle growth. It does not require eggs, expensive protein powders, or complicated recipes. It uses foods that are widely available, inexpensive, and adaptable to personal taste. The takeaway is clear: building muscle at 70 and beyond is not only possible, it is accessible. By relying on affordable staples like light tuna, lentils, tofu, cottage cheese, non-fat dry milk, sardines, and chickpeas, older adults can meet their protein goals, stimulate muscle growth, and support overall health. These foods offer not just protein but also calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 salt, potassium, and fiber, all of which work together to keep the body strong. Combined with just 2 or 3 strength sessions per week, they form a powerful foundation for healthy aging. You do not need to chase exotic superfoods or rely on eggs alone to support your muscles. Instead, you can fill your basket with these simple, budget-friendly choices. Start small. Add one protein-rich meal today, try a new legume recipe, or replace one high-salt snack with hummus and vegetables. Over time, these small steps build strength, resilience, and independence. The message is empowering. Affordable foods can help you stay strong, steady, and full of energy well into your 70s and beyond.